What's going on, everybody? Welcome to BucosLocker. Subscribe to the channel, like the channel, share all the videos. Don't forget to hit the notification bell icon to notify you all new videos that's posted on this channel. Just saying, man, I gotta drop this video on a Saturday, late Saturday. We're gonna see what's popping. Touch bases with y'all. Always something. I'm on the move, trying to make things happen. You know what it is. Title of the video, y'all see it. The Bucs' potential depends on the defense. First down. What up, big buck? The Bucs' potential depends on the defense. Sal in the building, I see you, man. I'm live on YouTube, by the way. I'm not using StreamYard tonight. Sorry for the video. I didn't make the video yesterday. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so, told you I'm dropping videos. I told y'all. I was looking at some stuff today. The NFL page did the NFC South rankings, the record of finishing record for the season. They got the Bucs going 12-5. They got the Falcons going 11-6. And of course, they got the Saints and Falcons. I think the Panthers was like 8-9, and the Saints was like 5-12. So they got us winning the division. Like, obviously, right? I got us winning the division, but a lot of factors gonna play into that. But just going into the season, I got us winning the division. You know what I'm saying? That's in my opinion. What up, Roy? Dada, what's up? I got the Bucs winning the division. But there's a disclaimer behind that because my question to the Bucs fans, how big is the gap between us and the Falcons? Is the gap really big or is it close? And I'll give you my opinion based on what I'm, what's going into the season, right? I got the Bucs winning the division, clearly, right? But it won't be easy, as usual. The last couple years, it has not been easy. The reason, in my opinion, that the Bucs are not dominating the division is because of the defense. I told y'all, I'm going to be on the defense damn near every video. I'm not letting this go this year. I'm not going to just disregard how much the offense had to carry the team last year. And I was reading another stat, too. Did y'all know the top 4 quarterbacks with the most pass attempts in the second half? It went from 1 to 4. It went Caleb Williams, Drake May, Jameis Winston, and number 4 was Baker Mayfield. And when I saw that stat, I scratched my head. I'm like, wait a minute. Why was Baker Mayfield top 4 in pass attempts in the second half? Can anybody explain that? There's a lot of layers to that stat, folks. I'm going to repeat. Baker Mayfield was number 4 in the NFL in pass attempts in the second half. And the common denominator with the 3 guys in front of him, or the teams that the quarterbacks that was in front of Baker Mayfield, the teams they were on, they weren't good. Caleb Williams was number 1. The Bears wasn't good. Drake May was number 2. The Patriots wasn't good. The Browns was number 3. Winston was number 3. But the Browns wasn't good. And then number 4 was Baker Mayfield. All 3 of those teams in front of Baker Mayfield, or all three of those quarterbacks in front of Baker Mayfield played on bad teams. But Baker Mayfield played on the Bucs and they won 10 games. So I thought to myself before I made this video, I'm like, that means the Bucs were down a lot in the second half. So to think about it, that the Bucs got 10 games last year was kind of amazing. That they were able to win 10 games, but always was down in the second half. Shout out to the Bucs offense. Shout out to Liam Cohen, Bucky Irvin, Rashad White, Baker Mayfield, Mike Evans, Tristian Wirfs, the whole Bucs O-line, Jalen McMillan, Chris Godwin before he got hurt. I don't know how the Bucs won 10 games. When I was just thinking about it, I'm like, we were down so much in the second half. So many games that the Bucs had to throw themselves back into the game. So before we jump on Baker Mayfield, now I'm guilty. Oh, he threw 16 interceptions. Well, he was chucking the ball around, folks. The Bucs were down. And they were down because of the defense. What's up, old Parbuck? Food and travel reviews. What's up, man? Caleb Williams will be a project. He's actually not doing well in camp right now. He got bad habits. But anyway, if the Bucs don't get this defense straightened out, pass rush, pass defense, we're going to have the same problems. I don't understand. The Bucs won 10 games with a bad defense. And like I told y'all, don't give me the rush defense. Oh, the Bucs rush defense was top 10, top 5, whatever. I don't care about that. The Bucs defense was not good. They were not the reason why the Bucs won 10 games. This team is so heavily one-sided, it's not even funny. The Bucs are offensively driven. When I read the reviews, they did the rankings or the roster rankings from 1 to 32 with teams. The Bucs were the 12th ranked roster. Let me repeat. ESPN did the best roster to the worst roster, and the Bucs ranked 12. And I read the description, and I'm paraphrasing this, of how they describe the Bucs roster. It was about the offense. They didn't say anything good about the defense. Let me repeat that. They didn't say anything good about the defense in the write-up about the Bucs and the Bucs roster. It was elite receivers, top 10 quarterback, top 10 ranking, but the defense, too much volatility, pass rush, questions at pass rush, and secondary, and that linebacker. It's like every time I read a description about the Bucs, about the rankings and teams and roster rankings, they never talk about the defense. It's a reason why Jason Light put so much energy into the offense. He forgot about the defense. Jason Light has a challenge in front of him matching the defense with the top offense, a top tier offense. Until Jason Light addresses that side of the ball, the Bucs will always be limited. Let me repeat, folks. ESPN had the Bucs with the 12th ranked offense. I'm sorry, the 12th ranked roster. But every time I read a description about the Bucs going into the 2025 season, it's only about the offense. The glowing remarks are about the offense, which tells me that the defense, they don't even care about the Bucs defense. The only reason why the Bucs have the 12th ranked roster is because of the offensive side of the ball. Because if you just say, let's just rank the defenses roster wise, let's just rank the defensive units from 1 to 32. I can I can I can literally probably guarantee this that they will not rank the Bucs defense at 12. They won't even rank the Bucs defense in the top 20. And I've seen the ranking systems going into the season already. The write-up about the Bucs in a nutshell is the Bucs defense holding them back. The Bucs will not reach their potential until that defense show up. And particularly on our defense, how many elite players or very good players we have on our team on the defense? How many elite players do the Bucs have on defense? Elite or very good? Or we gotta watch for him. The only two I can think of as far as elite is Winfield Jr. and Lavonte David. And I'm giving to him that because of his longevity. And he's falling off. But to be honest with you, the Bucs have a lot of average and below average players on defense. No, like, oh my gosh, this dude is gonna be a problem. Oh my gosh, he's up and coming. I just don't see it. But on offense, we can name several guys. But there's too many guys on defense that are either a jag or just like, he's there. Our depth is not good on defense. I don't even know why. I don't even know why our depth is so bad, and particularly that linebacker. I'm not expecting a perfect roster, but the drop off between the offense and the defense is just night and day. It's like it's not even close. Like you can't even put the defensive unit close to the Bucks offensive unit. It don't even match. That's why it's mind boggling that the Bucks won 10 games with that weak defense. And people think, oh, the Bucks was like, hey, no, man, the defense was not good. They couldn't make stops when it mattered. I'm just keeping it 100. When I say, well, let me ask y'all this: how many players on the Bucks defense you would rank seven? In well, matter of fact, 8 and above out of a scale of 1 to 10. How many guys on the Bucks defense you would put 8 and above right now on a scale of 1 to 10? How many guys you would put 8 and above? How many guys you'll put between? How many guys you'll rank at like it? I don't see a lot of guys on that defense that's gonna be like, oh my gosh, too many projects, too many wait and sees, too many Jags. As good as Jason Light has done in the draft offensively, because he clearly put the effort on offense. Y'all can see this. It's not even close. As good as he's done building up through the draft, but it still feels like we're missing some pieces to becoming an elite team. Because the Bills, the Eagles, the Ravens, the Chiefs, the Lions, even the Rams, the Reds, the Commanders, the 49ers at one point, they don't have any problems getting veteran free agents that can impact the team with the young guys. But for whatever reason, Jason Light is not good at that. It's almost like he avoids getting impactful free agents to mix with the young guys, with the core. But the Eagles do it, the Lions do it, the Ravens do it, the Bills do it, the Chiefs do it. Why can't the Bucks just get like high level free agents to infuse with the young guys? I don't understand. Like, how come the Ravens and the other top tier teams they get veterans that are impactful, but the Bucks can't get the top tier veteran free agents that still got juice in them. You can't you can't ignore an infusion between the veterans and the young guys. That's what's going to get you to the high level because if you look at the rosters or the teams that's in front of the Bucks, they got veterans that are impactful. They did not draft. It's like Jason Light shies away, or for whatever reason, the sales pitch is not good. Getting impactful free agents on the defense to help out. He won't make the trades. He won't. It's almost like, and then in the draft, elite guys on defense is like, no, I don't want that. I'm gonna draft my pass rushers in the fourth and fifth round. It don't. It's just mind boggling when I look at this defense. I'm like, it's a reason why the Bucks are winning 8, 9, 10 games. It's like, why can't we get to 12? Always getting the bottom of the barrel free agents or free agents looking for a check. No Jalen Ramsey, like nobody that's like, oh, he gonna really help the defense. Then he go get Hassan Reddick, the same guy that's had issues for the last couple of years, that hasn't done anything since 2023. But he's on the Bucks though. So we signed a guy that is not playing at a high level. He get guys like Randy Gregory, Hassan Reddick. Like, what are we doing? It's almost like, oh, I don't want to draft guys that actually produced in college. I want to draft guys that actually they get great character, which I don't mind. I get it. But golly, man, our defense just needs some more dogs, man. We need too many nice. I keep saying there's too many nice guys on that goddamn defense. Where is the mean dude on Yaya Diaby? Probably the only mean dude on defense. Yaya Diaby is probably the only mean dude on defense, and he's not even super mean. For the third straight year, or maybe four straight years, we've had a chance to draft some elite young guys that produced in college, and we did not touch them in the draft for whatever reason. For whatever reason, the Bucks refused to draft guys early in the first 3 rounds in them trenches that we be screaming as Bucks fans like, get him. Nah, I'm gonna play it safe and give me a Logan Hall or Chris Braswell. I'm gonna get my pass rushers in the fourth and fifth round. How many fourth and fifth round pass rushers become these dogs? All the better pass rushers are in the first 3 rounds. Yes, you have your outliers, but outliers don't make the norm. Why do we keep getting below average talent in the front seven or in later rounds? I don't understand this. Until the Bucks defense make a jump, and who knows, they might make a jump this year. I hope they do. The Bucks will never reach their full potential because of the defense. Jason Light been dancing around the obvious. He keep thinking the offense is the problem, and it's not. You had severe need in the front seven. And what did you do? You drafted two pass rushers in the fourth and then came back in the fifth round. I'm just saying, folks, we needed to see in this offseason two pass rushers probably in the first three rounds, two veteran guys signed that are productive. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would have made me feel a lot more comfortable about the pass rush. Don't give me this Vita Vea crap. Don't give me this Anthony Nelson crap. Those guys are not knock him out the park. We got to block him all the time, and we got to pay attention. They don't have to pay attention to Vita. They don't have to pay attention to Braswell, Diaby, Tryon last year. They don't have to pay. They don't have to pay heavy attention to Kalaji Clancy. It's like don't nobody really respect our pass rush. And to be honest with you, that's where all the attention should have went at because the pass rush gonna make the secondary look better. Once again, I got the Bucs winning the division, but them Falcons they own us. The Falcons are on us. They beat us. They beat the Bucs twice last year with old man Kirk Cousins. And you know what the Falcons' issue was last year? Pass rush. Pass rush and Kirk Cousins collapsing for 6 straight weeks. That was the two biggest issues. But what did the Falcons do? They drafted back-to-back pass rush in the first round, traded back in Pierce and Walker. Then they got Leonard Floyd. And then they got Braylon Trice coming back from injury last year, a rookie from last year at Washington, who was pretty solid that was in camp before he got hurt. So you got four guys. They let go Grady Jarrett. They got Caden Ellis. They got a couple of people that like they infused and they addressed the issue. Their pass defense was actually good with Jesse Bates and AJ Terrell. I believe they had a top 12 pass defense, but they couldn't stop the run and they couldn't rush the passer. I'm looking at the Bucs like we got the same issue. Pass rush. Secondary, not that great. How big is the gap between the Bucs and the Falcons for real? The Bucs won 10 games last year. The Falcons won 8. That don't scream like a big gap to me. Exactly, big bucks. Hassan Reddick don't have no Jordan Davis and no Jalen Carter and Josh Sweat on that D line playing for the Bucs. So I don't know what Hassan Reddick's going to give us because the Bucs D line is nowhere near the Eagles D line. The first team and the second team D line for the Eagles, not even close. So Hassan Reddick impact is up in the air. We got Braswell, y'all got Diaby, Kalaji Clancy, Anthony Nelson, William Golson. That ain't that ain't scaring nobody, folks. 'Cause you're right, because I don't know what Hassan Reddick impact gonna be. I'm gonna sit back and watch because he doesn't have an elite players around him on the D line. The only way the Bucs will at that quarterback as of now is to be a top five blitzing team with small safeties. Anyway, folks, I just wanted to come on this little rant about the Bucs defense, and I'm gonna stay on this defense until y'all realize what I'm talking about. I'll get to the offense. I'll get to the injuries with Godwin and Tristian Wirfs, but I want to focus on this defense for the next couple weeks because y'all don't understand. The Bucs will not reach their potential until that defense get right. In particular, the pass rush being at the forefront to help that pass defense. Anyway, shouts out to all the privacy benders. Thank y'all for joining BucosLocker rant. The Bucs defense, man, they in the way. They in the way, and the Falcons addressed their issues in their front seven, in particularly the pass rush, drafting two guys in the first round on the edge. That Walker dude will be used like Mika Parsons and Abdul Carter. They're gonna move him all around. James Pierce, great high potential, high ceiling. We'll see. Leonard Floyd, Braylon Trice. I mean, Kalen Ellis. I mean, they got some. If everything clicked on that D line with them young guys, with Leonard Floyd and the other couple of guys they got, come on, man. 2026, man. Let me say this real quick. I want the Bucks to go D line, D line, D line. First three rounds. I don't give a damn. Just go D line next draft. Straight D line. First round, second round, third round. I'm just sick and tired of not seeing the pass rush. Sick and tired. Anyway, fire those cannons. Seize the day. Raise the flag. Hashtag trenches matter, folks. Hashtag potential will not be reached. Hashtag defense in the way. Hashtag Todd Bowles defense. Marcos Locker signing out. Y'all have a good Saturday night. I'm out.